Right guys, hello, welcome back to City Skylines, hopefully with a less disastrous ending as I had last time. So, since then we have restructured, rebuilt the area which I screwed up and crashed out from and reloaded, it's no problem. So we're back in, and we've also got the correct road decal this time as well, so that's good, so everything's fine, it's all fine. So you can see we've built in this area here. I'm just going to carry on sort of refining this. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this part. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this. Did I even build... Yeah, there is a... Yeah, we did build a town dump landfill down here. But I kind of feel like this whole area of town could be utilised. I mean, could we get some more power? Could we get some more windmills in here? I don't know how good the wind on this part of town is. That's sort of nothing. Yeah, it's not that good actually. It's better down by the coast here. Look, it's quite strong down by the coast. See, we still have a big area here, look, which is actually not too bad for wind. We could get a big wind farm out here. That could be kind of cool. It's potential. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this little bit at the end of town, and it is right next to the highway, which is not ideal. Like, you don't really want to live with houses right next to the highway. You don't really want that. So I don't know what to do with this weird little bit of land here. I don't know what to do with that. I'll think about it, but in the meantime I think I'm going to branch my other houses back along this space here. So let's do that. So this will kind of like branch around like that. Okay. So I'm going to kind of come and do like this. There we go. And then we'll just build a bit of a straight road, I guess, sort of down here. I'm going to fix up that corner in a minute. Yeah, let's go straight. Like I've said before, I sometimes hate overt grid sort of building, and at other times I'm fine with it. It very much just depends on like the style that you're building on, so I'm fine with it for this, really. A national park for that area, Luton? Well, I mean, I don't think it's a big enough space. A national park would be like this entire area, so I don't think it's really warranted for that. Then you could make it to shopping centre stuff. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a cool... Yeah, it could work. That could work. It's a possibility. Okay, so now what I'm probably going to do is... This is just a standard 2-lane road. So I'm probably going to link these two up, I think, rather than try and connect it off of this big route again. But we do need to sort of build down here as well. So we want to kind of build like this. Why does it try to connect to that junction? That's stupid. But saying that... Okay, let's just build along here. Okay, good. Right, so now, there we go. And then this here is going to probably go to about there. And then connect. Good. And then we're just going to do like this style, and he's going to come off of there like that. Okay, good. And then I could probably get away with... I mean, again, this... I'm going to build a lane here. I'm just going to build a normal road here. I'm just going to build a normal little road. This could be like... this could be a subsidiary road here that could be utilised for services. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to build it like a sort of... like this. Oh, and actually, also, I can build right out here because this isn't going to be used by anything. I just want to come out a little bit more this way. There you go, like that. Okay, and then what we can do is, again, we can use our zone tool. So this thing is a toggle zone tool. So we can just say don't build on those bits of road, you see, and again we can do the same here, like don't build there, don't build there. We're not going to build anything, and it means that we can kind of like get those grid squares back again. We can secure those grid squares back, which is really useful because it means you can build much bigger structures like on those spaces, which works really well. putting off-ramps on that peninsula would be a bit awkward with the interchange right next to it. Yeah, it's too, like, we're not going to put off-ramps in the middle of the road. Like, you either get off here and then, you know, go into town, or you come off from these other bits of town, or you come down to here, you go down the high street, and then you drive around to that community. It's an isolated, it's sort of off of the section, you know, it's completely separate. So, yeah, we're not messing around with that. Okay, right, now the question is, what are we going to do with this up and down stuff? I'm probably going to do, I don't know, because it's going to be low-level residential for the most part, because I'm probably going to build like sort of high residential in the middle and then lower residential on the outside. I don't think it warrants. I'm actually going to use like trees going up and down. It doesn't warrant like a one-way system, is what I was going to say. It doesn't warrant a one-way system. So we're just going to build like this, up and down. I might give some of these a bit more space. I'm not going to like overly worry about the spacing here. I'm just going to kind of roughly do this, because again, I don't worry about any of this stuff too much. There you go. That's he says doesn't worry about it too much and then sees that this one is ever so slightly out of line compared to the others. Shut up. Don't say it. Okay, there we go. And this one. Why did you guys ever allow me to get this tool? I'm going to keep saying that for so long now. For Christ's sake. Right. Right, that's it. Fine. Damn it. Have you tried Skylines radio? Yeah, I know it's there. I think it would be distracting for me. I don't want it. Okay, right, so we've done that bit. So now all we've got to do is do the extra grid on this side. Oh, you know, I didn't build this back in. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to have like the four-way road, or the four-lane road with the trees come a little way out, just to like there. Or we could probably go a little further with this one. Like that. And then we can build our housing bits off of this, basically. Yeah. The only thing is that this one connects back in. This one doesn't connect at all. This is why I say this needs its own services, because it doesn't connect to the rest, so it'll be kind of like, you know, lost out there, right? Because it's fun, LT. What, the radio? No fun is allowed. Not allowed. Alright, let's come down here. Let's enjoy safe fun. Oh, do you know what we can do? This one can come all the way down here like this, right? And then again, I can link it up with that other chevron road. Like this, look, we can just, psh, bang, crossroads. Done. What a fucking mess. We could do the same with this bit, look, right? Bang! You bloody love it. You're loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I feel like I could do like a small little residential road down here. Like a lane road. Just coming off of here or something. This is going to be a very small kind of like going down to the beach almost, like through the trees here. This is going to be like almost like a mini village in itself. And I can connect it up to this bridge as well. I like making like little mini villages and stuff, it's cool. And some of these guys are not going to be happy because of the train, but it's like, whatever. Yeah, I like building these tiny little village, almost sort of township places. I like this a lot. Right, so we can have a little bit of stuff going on down there. Right, now coming back to this, let's just use tree-lined roads again. So I don't know whether to build. I don't know whether to do like that. Yeah, I'm going to do like that. So we're not going to build off of this road on this side. What we're going to do is, or are we? Probably should do. These houses are just going to have a lot of space. What I am going to do is I'm going to build like to there, and then down, like that. You'll see where we're going. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Okay. Right, and then what I'll do is I'll turn off the zoning on these roads, so we get that space back. So that's all good. So that means we can maximum utilise that space there. Loot and save. Okay, alright. It's all good, thank you for that. Right, okay. So then we've got some space down here as well. Coming out kind of down to the shoreline. And again, I think we'll just use like... because this is like a major... The trouble is, we've got this frickin' radio mast. I wish I put this thing somewhere else. I probably am going to put this somewhere else. I'm going to move this thing over here or something. In a kind of area where it doesn't matter. There we go. I'm going to put that thing there. So it's kind of out of the way. Really, it should be in the middle. Oh god, I can't deal with the fact that this thing just zooms out. I'm getting rid of it. It's annoying the hell out of me too much. We'll build a proper big radio mast somewhere down here. But it's not going to be there. Alright, we'll deal with it for now. Right, anyway. Okay, yeah, so now we can double up on our housing here. So let's, let's build out. I'm going to do this with the free road tool. It's not going to be super curvy though, but... So again, we'll get kind of these beachfront properties going down. Let's just be a normal road. Okay, and then I think, again, I'm just going to continue on the sort of going up and down style of road. With the grass verges, I think that works nicely. Right, the next question is, guys, who would like this community? Who is it said it needed to be a triangle? Wasn't that Zine? I think it was Zine said it needed to be a triangle, right? So it probably should go to him. Okay. It's pretty unusual for me to do this level of advanced kind of organisation for my residential planning, but it keeps coming in so much. Yeah, it was Zine. Have I not given you as area as well, Zine? I always swear to people I have. Right, we need to kind of allow the game to play on a little bit as well, so we should crack on with this. All right, so when we do zone it up, that's what it'll be. Got Nugans Harbour, Wasabi Town. Okay, we should probably do a town tour later on as well. Okay, so I think we are there. The only thing we're going to have to do now is water, electric, etc, etc. We have already got water going through though, as you see. The other question is, where do we begin? We could do our shopping centre thing. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to extend the 4 road here so that we can head towards that shopping centre area, right? So we just need... Yeah, 4-lane road with grass let's have. And also, I think in order to actually make this work properly... So this is going to be like a full-on, like sort of shopping area of town. This is where we're going to have a lot of sort of shops and stuff like that. So again, let's just have our... So look, I'm going to build this in place like so. So that we can have proper shopping stuff. Big shopping centre buildings. Maybe even on this side too. So this is gonna be a full-on commercial district down here, and we can expand that further if we need to later. Okay. Luton, you forgot Anarchy on. Oh yeah. Bollocks. Actually, it hasn't affected anything too badly here. I'm fine with it. Okay. Anyway, and also I don't think we need traffic lights on all these junctions. Actually, in fact, I'm going to be a little bit... we probably do need it there. Probably do need it there and there and there. But not there and not there. And we do need it there. And it probably should be there, but it's fine. And I'm going to say yes, having it there. Right, okay. That'll do. Okay, so let's get building. So, I reckon, where do we begin? I suppose, excuse me, I wonder which side of town we want to come in on. Probably up here. It's probably going to be the best place to start. Kind of come in on this side. So I'm going to start here, this little grid. Which is weird, you probably think like, oh, we want to branch off of there. No, I'm going to come down and round. So I'm going to start over here. And we'll start off with a little residential just here. And just here. And then what I can do is, see in terms of electricity, what I'll do is I'll put some junction boxes here because they will be out of the way of people because of sound. And then I can put them here to get the industry services and stuff going on as well. Ah, damn it. Okay, good. And then we'll just put another one, excuse me, we'll put another one just here for now. But once we've actually got other stuff going on here, I can probably remove that because these other ones here will jump it to whatever other services I get down here, whether it's a school or something. Am I losing my voice again? Yeah, well, I told you, my voice is not good. I'm impressed how long I've been able to talk tonight as is already, so. Oh, God. I've just realised I don't know how long this episode has been. It feels about half an hour, but I'm not sure. Oh, I guess it is about half an hour. That's alright. Okay, right, playing on. Right, so, that should come in. The club area will be a different district. So get, what club area? What club area are we having? Okay, here we go. These guys are going to need extra water. So I'm going to start branching off water. I'm just going to run water down this side. And we'll run water also this way. And then I can just run it off like in straight lines as I need to. So we'll just start off going down here. Like this. Okay, there we go. Right, let's look at our electric. We're good. We're absolutely good with electric. Okay, so new town zone. Let's get this going on. This has been a big planned city project. Big city project. Probably one of the biggest areas we've actually designed. We've designed a few areas now, but this is definitely a very large area. That little village there I'm keeping as a separate small community. And I think the shopping commercial district will be part of this, I think. So we'll include that. Look. However, I will be careful not to include it in the highway. No, I don't think that needs to be. I don't think that needs to be its own thing. This though will. If somebody wants this tiny little village down here when we get to it, we're not going to get to that for a while, but that will be its own little thing as well. Be a cool little thing. Okay, so let's just... I still wish there was a slightly better system for zoning than there is. Right, that'll do. Let's just get this going on. I'm probably not going to build on this side of that road because of the rail coming in there. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? Just get this a little bit better. Okay, good. Right, not too bad at all. Just gonna get that. Great. Okay, cool. Right, that's sorted. No, it's not town. It's too big. I think Zine district, actually. I don't know, district or... No, we're going to go for the... Royal Borough of Zine. There we go. Right, so it's the Royal Borough of Zine. That's what we'll have. Seems about right. Okay, so the Royal Borough of Zine is starting to grow. We'll get some more residential stuff in. Now these guys are going to need plenty more services, obviously. So we'll start. This is just going to be all residential. I might leave a little bit of space on some of these so that it's not quite so just full. I think so I might leave a little bit of space on some of these elements here. Do you know what we could actually? This actually could be quite cool. So what I might do is actually let's just. So what I might do is it's going to be hard though because some of these I can't. If I turn off that, it turns it off both sides of the road. But what I was going to suggest was maybe we do stuff like this, where it clears some of those bits of road there. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Because the residential does tend to build in a fairly loose fashion anyway, so maybe I'm over worrying about it. Yep, Kingdom of Zine. Originally, I was not too happy about how I'd built this roundabout, but now that I look at it, I'm actually fine with it, because when we were building this, we were building it with Anarchy on, so it was just kind of eating through the ground, but actually, it's only done it in a very subtle way, and it's only done it in that one specific place, so I'm actually kind of fine with that. I think it's cool. Right, I need to have a little overview of other areas here to just make sure nothing's burning down or exploding, but it looks like everything's fine. Look at Koala Town with its horrific sinkhole crater in the ground. I love it. We should really fence that off. I might fence that off with some elements later. Valenio drilling is doing just fine. We've got very, very low demand for industry. So I actually kind of like that with the realistic population model, you don't require tons and tons and tons of industry, because it means you can have kind of little sort of consolidated positions like this, you see, and it doesn't end up being a big deal. Oh, look, there's some rogue trees here, guys. Are those rogue trees? What's this for? Oh yeah, it's up to the Firewatch tower. It's up on the top of the hillside. Fingers crossed, we've never had a giant fire. Right, so here we are, we're starting out. So let's start getting some other elements in here. So let's start getting fire services in here. And again, what are we going to have here? I think what we'll do is end up sort of having fire elements on each side of the town. But I've got enough space. I'm going to put the local fire department. This is quite big. It should cover a large area. You can see it covers quite a big area, sort of going down. And it also helped cover the edge of LB, so the people will be happy about that. The further down I can build it though, see I can kind of, how far can I get away building this down here, sort of. See, if I build it here, it only covers this element, but if I build it further down, it will cover all the way down to the actual shopping arcade, and look, it still covers all the way up to there. So you kind of got to look sort of, well, how far can I build this before it starts deteriorating? Somewhere kind of in the middle here is actually probably perfect for it. So I might actually just put it like that on the edge of that road. And the guy's very, very happy. So we are, got a nice fire department look, guys, so that looks perfect in there. I always wonder what is that? What is that sound? Are they like cooking lots of bacon or something? What is that? Connect that dead end bit, Luton. What dead end bit? Oh crap, I forgot about the power. Hold up. See, I broke my own rule of like building too far away. What dead end bit? You can't just say connect that dead end bit. You have to tell me actually what dead end bit. Right, the residential will come in shortly and that will no longer be a problem. Let's get some policing happening. And again, policing is kind of good because I can just shove it on the end here. Oh, this is just oh yeah, we do have like the little station offices now. Can you put buildings on places that you change the zone on? I'm not quite sure what you mean. If you mean like if you... Yeah, I mean, if you change it up so that it builds bigger space, then you definitely can. Yeah, this bit's for service buildings. So I'm going to put, like, police stations or school or other things in there. So I'm going to start actually off by putting a police building right here. So, yeah, that'll work for now. I'll put some other police buildings around, but it's a good start. And then, I'm not quite sure whether it's a good idea to have a school right opposite the police station, but we'd probably go for that. Surprised these guys haven't got power yet. And there's a lot of traffic already starting to use these roads. The good thing is when you connect up other areas, it's almost kind of like a Triforce, isn't it? It's cool when you connect up other areas because then the traffic becomes kind of alleviated. It's not all trying to go through that one zone, so it does kind of like calm it down. Services hates dead ends, it limits their coverage. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I suppose it actually wouldn't be the end of the world if we also connected this up here. Like, it really wouldn't matter that much. So I'm going to just do that. Like, if we connect this here, it's not going to cause any big traffic problems. It's not going to. It's got no traffic lights there, so it's not like the end of the world or anything. You know what I mean? Look at this police guy. He frickin' loves it. He's going for it straight away. He's like, "Oh my god!" To drive out of there. It's good enough, right? It's fine. It's alright. We can live with that, guys. We can live with it. Alright. I'm going to make a save. Like if you did your idea removing the zones in the middle of the squares, could you put a special building like the police station in the middle where the... No, that's not how it works. Luton, the only thing I found about district brushing is toggle snapping off. Really? Why would toggling snapping off make a big difference for district brushing? I don't see why that would make any difference. I'm probably going to put on this square here. I kind of like the idea of building more residential here and then building like a school or something here on this element, because then it will kind of cover like the whole area. So let's get schools in on this. Let's have a look. Actually, could I get a... What kind of elementary school to build? Build this one, the advanced elementary school. Rocky Vista College, it's a university. Damn, it's huge. It's really big. And why is it kind of weirdly wanting to place itself like over a road? How does that work? I've not used this model before. That's a very strange way to work. I'll experiment with that later. Right, there's the modern high school. The classic Wonga. Small Japanese. Where's the other one? This is the larger Japanese elementary school. It's quite cool though. We'll put the realistic elementary school. This is quite cool. The realistic elementary school is quite good because it's quite large, but it sort of it holds a more kind of... It's got some sort of... The realistic elementary school's got a little bit of a different look to it, and it actually takes a sort of more realistic amount of people, so it's kind of good for that one. Luton, you have to use Anarchy with that model. It has a bridgey part that goes over the road. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking that, yeah, we could just turn on Anarchy to make that work or something. Right, okay, so this is already starting to look quite good, guys. I'm quite pleased with sort of how we're going here. I think we need to get the residential land value up a little bit, but it's kind of coming together. We have got some small demand for industry and offices, actually. Very small demand. I don't want to build too much harbour down the offices. Oh, look, here goes another one of our trains. I love the trains. Look at them. It's super cool. Just looks so awesome in the background of our industry and that. I love this. I can't wait to do the next build where we get to use trains on a much more detailed level and really kind of get into that. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh look, there's another train kind of coming down here at the same time. This is awesome. That's been the best tip of the day, was being able to put speed limits on the rail. It's really awesome. Very excited about that. Okay, there's a fire here. I'm just trying to keep half... This is, like I say, the trouble is that when we have this giant city, it actually starts getting a little bit hard to keep an eye on everything that's happening at one go. Damn, we still haven't really brought in that many new citizens, though. It's kind of surprising. I would have thought we'd have raced ahead at this point. Okay, so let's get a row of houses down here. Do I want only houses on this side? I'm going to say yes. We'll add extra decoration in on that. Right, now the next thing is going to be parks and stuff. Now, I think actually probably going to be one of the best things to do is to put some little parks like right here, or probably actually do some pedestrian, like I build some kind of custom parks here. On the back side of this school here, I think it would be good to put some little parks in and stuff. Have a botanical garden, or, oh yeah, we can get a big cinema, we can put that down at the other bit. Let's have a look what else we got. Christmas tree, somebody said we need to put Christmas tree in the middle here. So we'll try and go for that. There's a park there. It's going to be difficult to kind of get that to work, I think. Hey, this is like a little park. This is like an Iron Gate park. We need to get like a small park or something to go on the end here. It's going to be kind of tricky, I think, to make this work. Even the smallest park, it's going to be very difficult to get that on there, I think. We might be able to get away with a family park. Yeah, look, we could put like a load of little picnic tables along here. Yeah, look, so it's right next to the school. Look at that, see, that's good, guys. Look, it's like picnic area, and we've got like a little gated park right there, so that's good, that'll work. And we can kind of, I can colour in that area a little differently and stuff, it'll work. A lot of trailer parks propping up on this land, not too happy about that. Look at this, lots of trailers. Not quite sure if that's the clientele I was aiming at for the Royal District of, or the Royal Borough of Zine. Not quite sure about this. Luton is like the kid from SDF movies. I like trains. I do like trains. I grew up having model railways and stuff. No, those are my people. I'm not sure if that's what we're aiming at. We might have to price them out of the area, I think. That's probably what's going to happen. So okay, so we need to get some... Oh yeah, we can... What's going on here? Have these houses, like, semi-built? Look at this, guys. What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. What is that? It's like it sort of was trying to build it and stopped building it. Is that what's happening over here, too? And this is like low density residential building. Now, I'll tell you what, I think these are just assets that I brought in. I think these are different assets that I brought in or something. Unless this is wrong. Let's just do a test here. Just delete that. And see what kind of property gets built in its place. This property will get built in its place. Oh, let's see, this one's building up. Maybe it's just some... I don't know. It's pretty strange. I've not seen that before. Oh, we're getting a lot of people in now, like 340 or whatever. Come on, build in that space. You know you want to. I'm just going to delete all these. I'm confused what these are. Oh, there we go. It's only a small one, though. Oh, here we are, like, see, so it should just build like this. See, I think these are actual things because they've got, like, fences and stuff on them. I think this is... I downloaded a load of new assets the other day. I think this is an asset that's been put in place. I think that's an actual asset. I think it's an asset to make areas look like in development, and then when it gets upgraded... No. I don't think it's like... that there's not enough workers or something. I think it's an actual asset, and I think it's just designed to make the city like look under construction and stuff. I think that's what it is, which is kind of cool, and I'm kind of fine with it. Oh, look, there we are. Look, see, and now it's just started to build. Unless I'm wrong, unless it is a game mechanic, and that maybe it's to do with... I don't know. It's very strange. I've not seen that before, but I kind of like it. I like the fact that things don't just get instantly built and it takes a little while. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm not quite sure whether it's a legitimate game mechanic or whether it's something related to an asset. I'm really not sure. I've never seen it before, so I'm kind of confused. Look, it's here it's over here as well. I'm thinking... I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. It could be some game mechanic that's been updated. It could be just a clever asset play. I really don't know. I've never seen this. Luton, the construction is like New York's construction. It has its own schedule. Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of like it because it makes the city look under construction. So I kind of like, damn, look at our residential just jumped up a huge amount again. I kind of like it, but it's just unusual and I've not really seen it before, so. Oh, hold up. I want to make like a pedestrian paths here. But as I say, I'm fine with it. Actually, I'm not going to build on that bit there because I don't want it to ruin the rock sort of thing that's going on here. So we're just going to build on this bit here. So I'm going to leave that bit of space there. Looting, some assets require you to download their walls, etc. as separate assets. Well, that doesn't explain why. That doesn't explain, and also I don't think that should really. I don't know. That doesn't look like what it is. Because also, how come that one upgraded? Whatever. I'm totally fine with it. So. But again, this is why I need to do an asset pass. In fact, I actually found there was a load of assets which were kind of curiously not working for me, so I don't know. Global Assembly, see you next time, Thorn. Thanks for jumping on the stream. But, you know, whatever way it goes. I mean, some of these are like little trailer park sort of land slots, you know, so it's all good. Right, so let's actually look at land value a little bit. Let's actually look at land value. We haven't looked at that for like a long time. So that's resources. Okay, land value. So the higher area, yeah, very unsurprisingly, the very, very urban area of town is the super, super high land value area. Poor Koala Town barely registers, it's almost blue. As does Narcles, very low value. Aardvark District, again, one of the areas we started, very, very high land value. But yeah, you can see it's no surprise. The borough of Zine right now, super low land value, which is why we've got that style of housing coming in. But I'm sure that as we go along, it will kind of upgrade, you know. I think that construction style has always been in there. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's very strange, I've not kind of seen it. But it's cool, I'm fine with it. Anything that's a little bit different is interesting. Okay, so let's have a look. Water, we might need to improve water soon, I think. Everything else is good. Right, healthcare, we do need to get some healthcare down here. I'm just going to build, I think... The only issue when it comes to landfill... Oh, actually, no, it's okay, because we've got landfill just down here. Right, we're going to get some healthcare in, guys. I'm going to put a pharmacy in down here. See, the pharmacy doesn't do very much. I always forget this. Cleakerson's healthcare, I'm just going to put one in here. This will serve this little community. We'll put one there, and I'm going to get another one sort of down here on the corner, because they take up very little space. Right, we've got water issues apparently, so let's start getting a bit more water in here. Oh, why did I do that? So I may as well kind of go all the way here. Little Cleakerson's clinic needs some electricity, so let's hopefully fill that in and maybe get that one connected up. Now the question is, what are the guys going to do for work around here? Because if they're not working around here, that means they're going to have to work somewhere else, which means they're going to have to go really far away. So I don't know whether potentially we get like a little bit of offices going in here. Like I sometimes like to have offices. I don't know whether you can build offices just in a standard district. I don't think it requires its own. I should know this by now, but yeah, I mean it doesn't really require its own thing. I think you can build offices anywhere, right? So I might build some offices down on the shoreline here. I kind of always think that's a cool place for offices, and it would give people some more work, right? So yeah, I'm going to build some offices down here, look like that. I always think it's a good thing to do, and I can. Maybe we'll just have this side of... Maybe we'll just have part of this be offices or something, you know? I kind of like that idea. We'll just put that in there. Right, the only issue is going to be electricity. So I'm going to see if I cannot... it's not enough, look. I will have to temporarily, and much to my own horror, build pylons across here. Sorry about that, people in the city. So that's just temporary. When they build that in, that'll start coming together. I will get rid of that later. It's just there for now. They need to build a NASCAR stadium. Is that even a thing? Can you even get that? Let's see if that building has upgraded now. Yeah, look, look, look. They've built full houses now. Look. See, they've built full houses now. I think it's just a... I think it's a mechanic. I think, and so is this. Look, over here. I think it's potentially a mechanic of the style of buildings. I think it's certain buildings build in that way. And it could be an asset thing, or it could just be the way it is. I don't know. Make sure you save, Luton. Okay. Make the rest of that area high-density residential. Yep, we could go down that route. We could go high-density residential. I was going to do it in the middle as well, though. I was going to keep the outside areas kind of like lower residential areas. Right, we're doing very well. We're up to nearly 73k people right now. Everything else is going pretty good. Looks like there's some garbage collection issues around Blue Adder. That has been an issue for us. If we actually look at where our garbage collection is located, most of it's down here in Tissue infrastructure, which makes it kind of... Oh, actually, as well, I have made that more difficult for myself now. Because they used to be more easily able... Okay, so if you think about it like this, right? They used to be more easily able to get to the city over here, right? Because basically what they would have done is go to that little junction on the corner that we got removed like an episode or two ago. And they would just go through here and then onto this road, and then they're straight into the city. But now they've got to go down here, round all the way over here, and then through all this system and da 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 da. It's much longer. It's a much more longer-winded route. And I suppose that's where our secondary roundabout starts to come into play. So maybe this is a good opportunity to look at that. So let's actually look at that. So let's just pause for a sec. So coming underground, what we really could do with is... Well, actually, no, I'll tell a lie. Because... Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, so basically this roundabout here was going to connect up to the offices here. So I'm going to do that. And that was going to be pretty straightforward. But really, I need to find a way to get the guys here from the garbage dumps more easily into not the offices but Blue Adder, which is kind of tricky without creating yet another overpass of some description. I suppose probably the easiest way to do it will be to just make a connection which goes from there to there, but then we might be back to... Yeah, do you know what, let's just do that. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it, guys. Looting the construction sites might be an asset for just one level of growing a building. Yes, that is probably the solution. Good call there. That's TP No on the stream. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that sounds the most likely scenario. So it's like a level of a building, and then when it upgrades to the next one. I actually think that's a very clever mechanic if that's what people have done. I like that idea very much. It's a very smart thing. It makes the city look more under construction. It's a really cool asset idea. Right, so I think what we will do is we will make a connection over here. Sorry, my nose is very itchy tonight. Still in that weird period where it's kind of like not cold but not hot, and so you have to have your heating, and it dries the air out, you know. Give them a maintenance road side by side to your underground roundabout. Oh, well, it kind of just goes... Yeah, I don't know if that will work. It'll work better if they can literally just connect to this thing here, because this literally is just a good route in and out. But we are kind of making a complex junction more complicated. But let's see what happens. Right. Right, so for starters, Right, that's what I'm thinking. Now, the only issue here is that this could do with being higher. Not one so that it matches that, but also so that it's high enough that the train can go underneath properly. And I don't think it's there. It makes it a little bit awkward on this side of things, but it'll just have to be a bit of a steep road. I think that's just about right. I think I get away with that. And then what I do, you see, I'll just delete this out. Ah, fuck. Got that other side of the road. I can't even undo. Fuck. I was hoping that it would keep that other embankment there. Do you know what? Actually, I think it's fine. I think we can just connect this up like that. Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. I'm not super concerned about having that other embankment on the other side. I don't think it's super necessary. I think the train should be able to just get under there, I think. Might just incrementally nudge that up a little bit. Right. I'd say it's a little bit of a steep slope coming off of there, but it is what it is, you know. If I could do anything about that, I would. Anyway, I think that's going to be the best way for them to get their services basically in and out. I'll tell you something else I wish though. I wish that that was straight. And Valencia says, I found a new realistic population mod and I think Luton, you're going to want to use this for your next city mod. Okay, I'm opening this in Steam, let's see. Realistic population consumption mod V8.22. This is the one I'm already subbed to, dude. This is the one I use now. I don't think I'm subbed to any other... Actually, just while I'm here, let me just look through my Steam mods and make sure I'm actually not subbed to multiple... Actually, I'm not subbed to multiple realistic population models. I don't think I am, though. Let's go to my files, subscribed items. And then we'll just do, let's go items. We'll just go alphabetically and I'll just look at like R. I'll tell you what I dislike. I really dislike on Steam is just the way the way you search through mods. You should be able to search much better than you do actually on the game. Because it's very irritating trying to find specific mods when you have a lot of mods, but I think maybe it's not really designed for the quantity of mods that you can have with Skylines, so it's not fantastic trying to search through to find stuff really. God, so many. I'm just scrolling back through alphabetically to get to R so I can look realistic. Trouble is, there's a lot of stuff in here. Honestly, my Skylines mods, because most of it is assets, ends up coming in at like 120 pages or something ridiculous. Right, here we are, I'm onto the R's now. Oh my god, there's a lot of things which are like rock props. Just going back through the R's. What are you guys saying? Yep, see you next time guys if you're off. I know it's getting a bit late for some people. Here we are. Right, we're into the REs, so we're very close to it now. Here we are, realistic population and consumption mod. Yeah, it's the only one I use. Yeah, it's the only one I use. Yeah, it is a very cool mod though, you know, which is why I like to use it, you know. Okay, let's carry on. Right, anyway. So I think... Oh look, off they go already. Oh look, and we just saw that the... Oh look, that's good to see guys. Look, as well, we've got small train coming into the small rail freight station, which is good. This could do with coming up a little bit here. I'm going to pause it so the game doesn't freak out. Like, shouldn't this road be up here like that? Really should. There we go. Much better. And this as well. This should be a bigger embankment coming off of there. Right, that looks better. Okay, cool. So again, not ideal really for what we have going on, but you know, it'll help us out a little while. Right, let's go in there. Right, I think that's a good position to sort of finish on this one, guys. So we've still got loads and loads and loads to do. We've got tons more residential coming in, which we need to get in down here. Our offices, okay, our offices are actually building in now, look. And they're freaking out because they don't have any water or electricity, so we should fix that up before we finish. Oh, God. I'm going to do that and hope these little areas don't cause any annoying glitches. Okay, so in terms of power, where's our substation thing? I'll put here, look, a little temporary substation building, like that. Which should, theoretically, there we go, make the guys happy. They've now got electric, they've got water, they've got everything they need. Good times. Alright, so we'll finish there for now, guys. Back next time with a little bit more Skylines. I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.